filter one kite. I'm already into the 420, damn it.
So what are you doing?
Nothing.
Nothing? Why not?
Trying to get on this Lifestyle Radio website.
Sounds like a cool website.
Yeah, it's alright. Oh, wait, I might have it.
You might have it.
You're listening to Lifestyle Radio.
The opinions expressed during this show are those of the individual participants and do not necessarily reflect the opinions of their associated organizations or Lifestyle Radio.
You like music, you like weed, well, we gonna be good friends indeed. This is not much I like more than smoking trees. They'll make you dance the do-si-do and teach you how the chiba grows. Smoke a bowl on the 420 radio show. On Lifestyle Radio.
Yeah, man, this is the 420 radio show. Hi, how are ya?
No, it's how high are you?
Yeah, whatever, man. What's going on, guys? I want to start the show by saying hi, everybody.
Hi, Al.
Okay, so we're starting the show with Al being high.
What's everybody smoking? Is what I want to know.
Eating.
What?
Eating? What you eating?
What are you eating?
I finally got my gift back. My gift from Marcel.
Oh, so you're having one of them balls things, are you?
Are you eating hard
little
chocolate?
peppermint thingies.
Oh, peppermint chocolates.
Oh,
Yeah, they're good.
I like peppermint chocolate.
They are, aren't they? Orange chocolates are good too.
Where's your big blank, Mary Jane? What'd you do? Get a new one?
I'm borrowing the one I got for my son for Christmas.
Well,
He
that
says it doesn't work with his computer, so I was like, I'm just gonna borrow it tonight.
put it
How does
closer,
it
a little
sound?
bit closer, a little bit closer to your mouth, but below your
A little bit
lips, so
closer,
that there's
yeah.
no.
How's that?
A little bit closer.
A little bit closer. So, Mary Jane, I have something I want to share this week. I hope
What are we
everybody.
sharing?
We're going to share a little bit of Mary Jane.
No,
Yes.
not this Mary Jane.
Yes.
Who are you
yes,
sharing Mary Jane
yes,
with?
Yes,
Oh
this Mary
no,
Jane.
is this one of my challenges?
This is your challenge in the snow.
I had-
Yes.
I had Greek salad today.
Did you?
And souvlaki.
Okay.
Did you know souvlaki is just meat on a stick?
Yes.
Yes.
What the
Yeah.
heck? Why
Yes.
don't they just
Really
call
good.
it
She's
shish
changing the
kebabs?
subject. You just keep talking,
What?
and I'm going to load it.
Because
No.
because souvlaki is Greek shish kebab.
Yeah, that's all it is. It's, souvlaki is just shish kebab on a
This
bun.
is your first souvlaki. That I'm more curious with that one.
Actually,
and you know it's funny. I've never had shish kebab either. So
souvlaki is actually on a pita bread, not on a bun.
So you've
typically.
never had meat on a stick?
no.
What the fuck
Well,
are
I've
you
had
talking
pogos.
about?
I've had pogos, and they're
No,
gross.
I don't know if that
Okay,
really counts.
I've
I
got
like
one.
pogos.
I've got one that we're gonna go do when you come to
Okay.
the city next. We're gonna go to Camiso Brothers.
Okay, what's there?
Camiso Brothers is a 24-hour restaurant / bakery where
Okay.
Italian, where we've been going since I was a kid for meatball and veal sandwiches and stuff like that at 4:00 in the morning after the club.
Okay.
And it's
But what do they have that's unique? Because I've had
anything-
veal sandwiches.
anything that you can think of Italian, real
But I am-
Italian.
All right,
I
you've
am
had veal
Italian,
sandwiches,
so-
but not souvlaki.
Mary
Yeah.
Jane is
So,
not Italian. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
I am Italian.
No.
No, that
What's
is
the-
not an
what's the
Italian
matter
name.
for you?
Mary Jane Baker is not Italian.
No, it's because
Janice
it's
is
pronounced Mariana.
Mariana.
Good try. Yeah. Good to try. Yeah.
By the way, MJ, I got something to pick, a bone to pick with you. She's your horrible mother.
Oh.
First
Why?
you turn
Yeah.
off, first you
What
turn
now?
his internet off. Now you take his headset.
I thought you were talking about plant mother. Oh, I'm not worried
No.
about that.
The poor kid.
Do you know why? So I told my son, I went up, I tell them every Friday, like a couple hours ago, download something, download a movie, get yourself something. My daughter's got 20 gigabytes on her cell phone. I'm like, use that as a mobile hotspot. But yet I tell my son it's time to shut it down. You know what he says? He waits maybe 5 seconds for me to leave the room. And then I hear him telling his friend, don't worry, I'll be back in like half an hour when she's downstairs. I'm like, oh, whip open the door. I'm like, what the? You didn't think I learned how over the I'm like, new year, I'm gonna learn some shit. So I learned how to like open up the app and shut off their internet. Oh, they don't like me tonight.
Oh well.
Sorry, guys. That's what parenting is, right? I get an
exactly.
A++.
Yes, you got to show who's not same as owning a dog. You got to be the alpha.
Okay, why can't I find what I'm looking for, Mary Jane?
Like,
oh, there it is. Never mind.
I pay for the internet, so if you don't like it, go pay for your own internet.
No,
right,
that's
you be
not
the
it
alpha,
either.
and if they argue, you just bark louder.
Yeah.
Show them how much of a bitch you can really be.
No, see, my mom used to say, "Be the best and teach the rest."
Mary Jane.
Yes.
Why did you remove your swimsuit edition?
I didn't. It's still there.
It's not on your Facebook.
It is not probably on my personal profile. It's on the Try Something New Daily challenge.
Oh, it's
page,
in there.
And that's where you'll find it, because I created a group so that way other people could follow along.
And that way you don't have to flash
ideas.
yourself on your own thing. Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
I still share it.
Yeah.
I still share it.
Okay, I'm looking for it. Here we are.
Oh, crazy.
Okay.
That was the day after
Here we
I
go.
cut my hair.
So I'm going to share this, and this is trying to help Mary Jane embarrass herself.
It's not embarrassing for me. Actually,
and
I
try
hurt my
something
elbows that
new.
day.
Try something new. Okay.
So are you willing to do things that will risk your life?
Can you all see that?
Oh my God.
Gotta be safe. Yeah, we can see it.
Okay, we'll turn it down because you don't really say much. Okay, so
No,
go ahead.
just
You were
thinking about how cold it is.
you were saying, Marcel.
If she's willing to do things that are risking her life.
Well, it depends. I plan on Okay, so this is stupid and probably not risk-taking to my own life, but I plan on jumping off a diving board. I just learned to swim when I was 20-something. I won't say how old, but I was 20-something when I learned to swim.
Who's holding the other camera?
I have a friend in the hot tub.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, none of my friends wanted to do it. They're like, we already did it. We've lived. I'm like, yeah, okay.
We'll save that for day.
Hey, I'm wearing the same outfit.
Yeah.
I love this. This thing's awesome. I'm cold just looking at this.
Can't tell. Camera's too far away. Can't tell.
Apparently, my friends have
so fucking cold.
Life before and
no doubt.
Or so they tell me. So
I couldn't even speak. I was gonna do a snow angel.
Well, I was gonna I didn't watch the whole thing. I was just like I said I'll watch it on the show with everybody else.
I was just gonna roll, and my one friend was like, "No, you're supposed to do a snow angel," and I was like, "What the fuck?" So
well, you did this up by my place?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is where my one friend's saying, "What are you talking about? I did."
Do it already.
Yeah. Oh, wait.
There we go.
There we go.
I love my friend's laugh. She's like a little squeal.
It counts.
Watch the little one. Oh, so cold, so cold.
This is not bad. I can do this. Because you're warm now. This I can do. I've done that.
My heart hurts just watching this.
Okay, so while you've done that, that's really awesome. But I should point out that when you're in the military and you're out living in the snow for a few weeks on time, you have what's called a snow bath.
Oh, fuck that. You run into
and
the...
have a bath in the snow.
You run into the fucking lake, then you roll around in the snow, and then you go back. Oh,
yeah,
what the fuck is this?
You run into the lake that has 6 inches of ice.
Yeah.
That's called crashing, Al.
Whatever.
Yeah.
No, I was thinking, if you come down here...
Scary.
Well, come down here and walk on the rocks at Peggy's Cove. That's a
The
scary one.
The black spots are the best.
Yeah, the black. Yeah, anyone's.
Yeah, no. I do want to do things safely. I don't want to risk my life.
Go for a swim in Halifax Harbor. That's risky. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like I said, I just learned how to swim. like lakes and like any
Oh,
sort
no,
of
the water's-
natural water scares me because I can't see the bottom and there's no lifeguards.
The water's actually pretty calm and safe to swim in.
I'll take you out to the
it's
Elora
pretty
Gorge.
calm.
You can jump off the rocks.
I don't know if I want to do that.
Yeah, it's not very
But that's
safe.
just
People
like
have
holding
died.
a spider. I don't want to hold a spider, and most likely I'm going to do that this year.
Well, we might
We have a
have to
place
just
here
try
where the
and...
kids always jump off the cliff in like a waterfall into the pond. Usually at least one dies a year, but that's out of a lot of kids though, because everybody goes there.
Why am I laughing at death?
I got a challenge for you. This would be the best challenge. You come to Nova Scotia, since you want to come down anyways and eat a donair and crap like that. You go to the Bay of Fundy and you walk out till you meet the water, and then you walk back.
Yeah, that's too far. I've done it. It's too fucking far.
See, you got to time it right though, because the tide comes in faster.
You don't
than
get back
walk.
in.
Yeah, I don't know if I like that idea.
But it's only like a mile or so.
Well, if I get scared around oceans because we went out on the ocean when we went to Nova Scotia, like, you know, all the way down the Digby Neck.
Mm-hmm.
And we took a ferry out to watch whale watching or whatever.
Did you see any whales?
We did. It was so funny. My boyfriend at the time was like seasick and he wasn't feeling very well and he looked really pale and he's like, he went towards the back of the boat. He's like, no, I'm just going to go back here. And we went with him and I was rubbing his back. And
that's
the
year that you went
over the edge, getting ready to throw up, a big whale jumped right at the back of the boat and everyone went, ooh, and rushed over beside him. And he's like, ooh.
That's the year that we all went down to thing.
Yeah, Harvest Fest.
Yeah.
She sloughed off our fishing trip to go whale watching.
Yeah, me
we
too.
have
I had
way
to go
more
home.
fun.
My homing
I
signal was
bet
going
you
off.
did. I bet you did.
Well, we had the
because-
whole boat to ourselves, and we could smoke as much as we wanted. The captain of the boat was awesome. Played Pink Floyd music and crap like that.
How
for
big
us.
of a boat was it?
Oh, that'd
See,
be
this was
sweet.
my first problem when they're like, oh yeah, you're sitting on the thing and you know they tell you just like at Screamers, the haunted house, they're like no chicken refunds. We do not turn the boat around. If you want to get off, now is the time. And I'm like sitting there and I got my sunglasses on and my kids are sitting next to me and I'm crying. The tears are literally just pouring down my face. And my daughter's like looking up at me and I'm like smiling at her like this, nodding my head like I'm super excited. Meanwhile, deep down, I'm like, I want to run off this boat right now.
Why?
I didn't want to go out there. It's fucking, you couldn't even see anything. It was all fog and like, I swear to God, it was like a horror movie.
We went out. Who all went with us? Luke, Lily, Amber, Mike, everybody. We all went out, and the boat can easily hold probably 15 people. I think we had 8 of us on the boat.
That's scary. A boat that holds 15 is not very big.
Doesn't have
Did
to
I
be
tell you
big.
about
It's meant to go fishing. We went fishing.
Did I tell you
We
about
rode
my
actually
scuba diving trip, Marcel?
No, I love scuba diving.
Well, I don't know how to swim, but I went scuba diving.
What?
I
Yeah.
worked with when I was in the military. There was a Newfoundlander there that used to go scuba diving with me in the Mediterranean, like off of Cyprus, and he could not swim to save his life, but loves scuba diving.
Well,
It makes sense. You're kind of sinking, right?
So we were in Dominican, and I did score some weed there, and I kept going under this little hot tent to keep smoking by myself. No one else was smoking with me. So it was like a big pharmacy conference.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I was pretty high. I came out, and this guy's like, "Hey, we're gonna go do scuba diving lessons and go scuba diving. Want to come?" I was like, "Sure."
Yep.
Just because I'm fucking baked. But by the time I did the lesson. By the time I got up to the boat, though, it kind of wore off.
Oh yeah.
That's what kind of
Talking
reminded me.
about
Of,
the
like,
weed or the lesson?
but then it was kind of like, all right, you're out in the fucking boat in the water, and it's like I've gone this far, and anyway, I jumped in. That's what made me remind. It's like, don't turn back.
But did you enjoy it?
It was cool. I'll never fucking do it again.
Why?
Because the whole time was just don't drown.
Hey, Mary Jane.
Just don't drown.
Yes.
How about we go on a field trip up the CN Tower and go outside on the thingy?
On the Skywalk, one of the things on my list is to take the stairs of the CN Tower.
Oh God,
so
no!
I'll meet you up there.
I was going to say I will meet you up there.
They just probably by the time you get up to the top, you may as well
But
jump.
here's the thing: we will do it live.
You're gonna wait for me up there live, or the walk thing?
Walk thing.
No, we'll do it live up there when you get there.
Yeah,
I'll be
we'll
in the bar.
We'll need like one of those helmet cams for.
We'll figure it out. I'll be.
No, I think you're attached by your head to the wall.
I actually have a camera attachment for a helmet or whatever. So.
I believe it's called GoPro.
But
how long do you think it'll take you to go up the CN Tower stairs?
I feel like I know this answer. I think it's like an hour and something.
It's not as long as you think.
Have you walked up the CN Tower stairs?
It's not that a matter of
How long did it take you? Timmy's here with me.
Of course.
What's that? 15, 20 minutes. He said 15, 20 minutes.
That was my guess.
Yeah, okay.
We're talking up, not down.
But there's people stop and bring snacks, and like I guess they have kids with them and stuff. But what? Timmy says his grandpa did it faster than he did. I wouldn't admit to that, babe.
He's working on a new routine. Shush.
He says he wants to be like him, so
Yeah,
you're working,
you know what?
he's working on it.
Is it still
I took
open
the
up
elevator, and I'll still take the elevator.
Yeah, I'll
That's
meet
a
you
good
up
question.
there.
I don't know if
Marcel
it
and
is
I will
open.
be up in the restaurant where that spins around having beers, waiting for Mary Jane. And then we'll go walk around outside.
That is, we'll have to wait till later in the year because I can't do
Those
anything.
first 500 steps are probably kind of fun. Then it must be kind of boring.
Well, yeah.
I wonder how many steps there are.
I remember
When I went up, you weren't allowed outside. They didn't have the skywalk thing.
No.
But we get up there and we're walking around, and there's a whole bunch of people all standing looking down at the floor. So I just walked over and kind of pushed through everybody, walked out in the middle and looked straight down, and it's a glass floor.
Yeah, and they've actually added more glass floors now in the restaurant.
I stomped on it, and
Yeah.
everybody freaked out. I want to see how
yeah.
strong it was.
Yeah.
But I think it's cool. I think the skywalk would be awesome. I'd enjoy that.
The point of the CN Tower?
Pardon?
What's the point of it?
What is the point of the CN Tower? Oh, we got this big high
It
tower.
says
What's
right
the point
in
of
the
any
name.
tower?
It says right in the name.
They are and
Tower.
it's
Yeah,
Canadian.
but-
It's the Canadian National Railway Tower. Is what it is.
Ew.
Yeah, but what's it do?
It's to see the missiles coming in. It's the watchtower. Isn't that what every city or town, like, they built a big tower and they're like, there.
Maybe
it's not a radio tower.
It's
is
not
it?
really a radio tower. No, it's a missile silo. It opens up.
Well, no, but nobody lives in it. There's really no businesses in it. It's just
I'm
kind of
telling
fucking
you,
useless.
Well,
it's
there's a restaurant.
watchtower. That's why it spins.
We used to go down and watch them building it when they were building it, and I would ride my bike down and ride my bike back 3-4 times a day on the weekends. And I tell you, I couldn't do that now. We used to go on
It
the
seems
fucking.
and Canadian taxpayers pay for this thing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
fun
but
fact.
now it's funded by broadcasters who pay to lease the antenna, and have
It is the
stuff
center.
on
No, it is the center of telecommunications for Toronto, serving over 16 Canadian television and FM radio stations, the workplace of over 500 people.
We're not broadcasting from the CN Tower, but soon, hopefully, from a satellite.
You can broadcast from the CN Tower when you go to the CN Tower with Mary Jane and walk outside.
Yeah. So a couple fun facts about the CN Tower. My grandfather was one of the original architects to help design the building.
Cool.
The second is the original tower staircase had 1,760 steps, and there is a record for the fastest time climbing of 7 minutes and 52 seconds.
Whoa,
that was held in 1989.
That's fast.
That's what I have. I'm like, if anything, I'm gonna try and beat that.
Do you
1760.
jog? Do you jog?
No, I'm gonna have to do my stairs here at home.
Yeah, I would.
I gotta do it
start now.
1760.
I would start now.
Are you kidding? I'm at like 3,200 steps today.
Well, go.
Yeah, well.
What are you at, babe?
I used to
How
do.
many steps do you
I
have
used to do like 11 kilometers every night. I worked at the lounge, doing the events, back and forth, back and
now.
forth.
I need to do 10 minutes later on tonight.
Funny, mine's backwards. I got 3,800. He's got 8,300 steps.
Huh.
He's a beast.
I swept my front and back steps twice.
Yeah.
I didn't sweep. I shoveled.
I got no
I'm going to
steps
do
in
it.
today.
I'll do it again after the show.
They're
What?
not. They're,
I
they're
didn't know that,
They're
Dale.
closed until the CN Tower is officially closed until February. I think it is.
Yeah, but
And
is it
yes,
because
there
of the
was
reason
glass
that
that
he,
came out.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
They're doing construction.
Wasn't the glass floor, was it?
No, it was a pane of glass from the elevator shaft that broke. It was hit by a bird or something like that. But they've been doing construction in and around the CN Tower and the Sky Dome. I still call it the Sky Dome, which they're talking about dumping and putting something new. Now they're saying it's out of date. It needs to be removed and made into something else. I don't know why they didn't just put it down at the exhibition. It killed the exhibition place when they took that out of there. Sorry, it did. Old school. You know, one of the first floor walker jobs that I had in my 20s was at that bar at the exhibition stadium where the Argos used to go after the game. It was fucking rowdy in there, man. I can't remember what it was called. God, that was a
It'll
long
come to you
time
later.
ago. No, it won't, because it's not that important. Yeah.
Wasn't Mr. Green Jeans.
No, that was at the Eaton Center, or across the street from the Eaton Center.
I've been there.
No, that was in the Eaton Center. Oh no.
They had like a karaoke booth, didn't they?
They had a DJ and they had a dance floor back then. There was a few Mr. Green Jeans, but yeah. Yep.
I think there was one that had like a separate room that you could go and pick a song and sing, and you could like record yourself.
I don't remember that. The one that was across the street from the Eaton Center, where the movies were, that had several levels. There were like 4 or 5 different bars in there, and one of my friends that lived in my rooming house worked there. She was a student, and so I used to go and sample her mixings. She was studying to be a bartender. So, yeah, it was a long time ago, man. Wow. Dead air. Everybody's so mellow today.
I'm reading something cool. It's something I already knew, but I like how it's written out. It's an article that you shared, Al.
Which one?
Can you overdose? Can you overdose on cannabis?
Cool, because I wanted to talk about that. Can you?
No.
Well, so then what's greening
that's
out
a simple
then?
answer.
What's the definition of overdose?
What's greening out then? Are you not overdosing, using too much?
Right. What they're saying is overdose causing death.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah,
so
that's why I said clarify the
So
definition.
there is no scientific proof that anyone has ever died from overdosing on cannabis.
Except for that guy that got squished by a cube in his car.
That wasn't overdosing, no.
He was being chased by the cops. In my opinion, the cops killed him. He wouldn't have been running if the cops weren't chasing him.
Right. So the question comes down to, is there a lethal dose of cannabis? Because because nobody's died from an overdose of cannabis, is there an actual lethal dose?
Okay,
and which way would you have to take it if there was?
I'm glad you said that, because I have actually wanted to issue this challenge. I know this sounds sick and morbid, but there are people that want to take their own lives, end of life, whatever. Why not give them cannabis and say, guess what? We're going to give you as much cannabis as you want to kill yourself.
Yeah, it doesn't work. I've already tried.
But this is what I'm saying. What is probably going to happen is these people are going to feel better because cannabis might make them feel better, and then they're going to want to live.
Well, I've had so much that I felt like I was dying. Whether or not I was or not, I don't know. The world was spinning.
There is a theoretical lethal dose. I can't remember what it was. It's like 5,000 something, but a friend of mine he has a great slide he does his presentation, and I believe it was like if you had like 100 milligram brownies, for like a 200-pound man, you need like 100,000 milligrams, meaning you'd have to eat like 11,000 brownies. The joke of it was you'd probably die of like a bowel obstruction, before you actually got that much cannabis into you,
or diabetes.
Right. So this is what it says. According to the National Cancer Institute, cannabinoid receptors are much different than, for example, opioid receptors. Unlike opioid receptors, there are no cannabinoid receptors located in the parts of the brain that regulate respiration.
There's no respiratory CB1 receptors.
Right. If cannabis does not cause respiratory depression, then there should be no cause for concern, because opioids basically make you stop breathing and you die. Cannabinoids, you fall asleep, right? And you'll stay high for a few days. But a judge wrote years ago that you would a person would have to use 1,500 pounds of cannabis within a 15-minute time period, and that's always been taken as a matter of fact. Can I ask
a question though? How the fuck would the judge know?
That's I don't know, but
isn't a moose 1,500 pounds?
1,500 pounds within 15
minutes. You have to smoke a moose?
That's basically 20 to 40 times the amount most people use in one session, which is impossible. Even if 1,500 pounds converted to oil would be 150 pounds of oil.
No way.
And you consume 150 pounds of oil. You couldn't consume 150 pounds of oil.
You couldn't consume 10 pounds of that oil before you'd be asleep.
I don't know if you could get 1 pound into you. A 1 pound gob of oil is a pretty big gob of oil, and the hard part would be to swallowing it. Yeah.
I can barely do a 10 ounce.
It's impossible.
Well, I mean, there's people that can eat the 16-ounce steak, but can they eat a 16-ounce steak that's going to be stuck from their teeth all the way into their stomach?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Swallow it with it.
When I say stuck from your teeth to your stomach, it's going to be a big gob all the way down.
I just picture like Venom from the Spider-Man comics.
Yeah.
I can feel it in my throat now.
Somebody's phone's ringing or something.
That's what she said.
I was thinking that, Darcy.
Somebody's listening to this, and they're going to go out and say, "Oh yeah, well, I bet up with them wrong. I'll eat a gob of oil," and they'll die from a cannabis overdose because it blocked off their airway and they suffocate it. What did you say?
So we'll all be sued.
Well, no, we won't be sued.
No, we're saying don't do it.
It's not like they tell them to go eat Tide Pods or something stupid like that.
I've tried a small rice-sized amount.
I thought you were going to say you tried a small Tide Pod.
Ew.
I've done 5 grams.
Of Tide Pods?
Ooh, I was hot. I couldn't even get back in my bed. I just fell out. My torso was in the bed, and my leg was underneath the bed. And I slept with it.
Well, there's a reason why they have the gel caps, right? It's hard to swallow it.
Oh yeah.
What I do, but I don't have Coke. But tea works really well.
That's really annoying. What is that?
What is that?
Not me.
What?
I'm going to look now, trying to find it.
It's like this little metallic-y sound.
Yeah, squeaking.
Sounds like a phone ringing.
I was waiting for someone to blame it on me.
I'm going to mute.
Wait, it happens when Darcy's mic goes on. That's what I was watching for. Now it's not doing it. What did you fix?
I didn't fix anything.
Are you pushing on your table?
No, I'm rolling a joint. I just done trimming, and now I'm rolling a joint.
I don't know why. I don't know why either.
That's weird sounds. All right, I got to get rid of this article. done that one. So,
Next
yeah,
article.
no, you're not going to die. Oh, and can you overdose on CBD?
Can you?
I don't think so, but there's probably more.
No.
Believe it or not, there's probably more harmful effects of too much CBD.
Yeah, actually, it can cause fatigue, stomach upset, nausea. For some people who consume large amounts of CBD, you cannot die from an overdose.
Maybe some liver issues if you get too fucking crazy too.
Yeah, or maybe it's.
I'm talking insanity amounts.
So, according to the CDC, the effects of cannabis toxicity are likely very similar to the usual effects, only more severe. Some of the signs of cannabis toxicity include paranoia, bouts of confusion, severe anxiety, or even panic attacks, delusions and or hallucinations, which, trust me, are fucking awesome. Faster
Well, if the
heart
CDC
rate.
said it, it must be true.
Yeah.
CDC said it must be.
Hallucinations off of pot. And
I did once.
And they're cool. A faster heart rate than normal, increase rate. These individuals have a much higher chance of motor vehicle accidents, poisoning, and falls. Okay, well, that's wrong. That part's wrong. And the cure is time, maybe a bag of chips, some cartoons, anxiety, headset, and listen to the whole album of Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon, and you'll be fine.
They say black pepper helps too.
Yeah, but black.
Or stereophylline or whatever in it.
Yeah, that squeaking came back when you came
microphone,
back.
Lenny.
Yeah. But
it is Mary Jane. Sorry, sweetie. It's you.
Black pepper will work for
You've been muted.
Anxiety if you're sniffing the black peppercorns. But everyone tells me that it's more short term. So you're literally sniffing them for quite a while. Depending on how severe your asthma or your anxiety is.
I've had so much cannabis ingested, so much cannabis that I thought I was having. We've talked about this before. Thought I was having a heart attack. I went to the hospital. They didn't even ask me anything about cannabis. They said, "What were you doing?" I said, "I was sitting around, blah 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 blah, eating cookies," and they chalked it up to a anxiety attack and sent me home. And then I've had other certain situations where I've come home and I've just been like the bed is moving. I can't stop the bed moving.
I had.
I've never had that from weed.
Oh yeah,
alcohol many a time.
Yes, as well.
Ecstasy and mushrooms. Yeah.
When I was eating a lot of CBD, it was lowering my heart rate down to like 30, between 35 and 42 beats a minute. And it was freaking the doctors out. They couldn't figure out what was going on. And I told them what it was. I was eating extremely large amounts of CBD, and it wasn't bothering me. It didn't bother me. It was just when I was in.
It just bothered the doctors.
Oh, did it ever?
Were you on any sort of like heart regulating medicine as well?
Nope.
Yeah. See, I've heard of people on heart meds that have started consumption of cannabis and have had to immediately stop taking the heart med regulators because their heart rate dropped too low.
Yeah, it can raise your blood pressure pretty high sometimes, I think.
But it lowers your heart rate.
But it can
so
raise
your heart beats less.
It can raise your blood pressure though.
No, mine's low.
Huh.
Mine's low.
So no, I mean cannabis acts as a vasodilator, so that in itself lowers your blood pressure, but your heart rate will increase to compensate for that, to allow that extra.
So it's your heart rate that goes up, not your blood pressure.
Right.
Okay.
Your blood pressure your blood pressure would go down, but most cases it's going to stay pretty much normal. But you're going to have a better blood flow, which allows you to flush out all that old blood. That's why your eyes get red when you get high, because you've got so much blood vasodilated. Everything gets to flush out and replace it with new blood. It's good for you. This article is actually pretty good because they say that cannabis toxicity risks come from some street dealers that may cut other substances into it. And that would cause side effects like chest pain, headache, sudden spike in blood pressure, seizures, stroke, heart attack, problems with heart rhythm, violent behavior, depending on what they. But I mean, for years, we've always heard people saying that, oh, you got to be careful, pot's cut with PCP or whatever. And it makes no sense mathematically for any street
I was going to say the
dealer
same thing, Marcel.
to spike any cannabis in order to sell it, because the amount that he pays for the chemicals that would be put on is worth way more than the value of the cannabis that he would be getting.
100%.
So it's always been a claim that's always been made that this is being done, but when you come time to say prove it, it's never actually proven that somebody's doing it. And if somebody is, they're doing it because they're really fucking stupid at math and business. Now, there are people out there who've sprayed Coca-Cola and Pepsi on their plants.
Yeah, I've wondered about essential oils. Like if you had a humidifier or something in the room that had like a natural essential oil of like lavender or whatever, could you have it growing in the room, and then would the plant like absorb some of that stuff?
Try it, find
Like
out.
I know you guys have probably.
I'm not putting one in my tent to find out.
Well, I'm sure you've heard of people growing too close to the kitty litter.
Who would do that?
There's been some stupid growers over the years.
MJ, I was actually worried about that in the trailer when I brought my weed in. When I brought and had it all hanging, I took the kitty litter box out.
I'll save you the trouble. It will pick up the smell, because I had a couple plants here drying one time, and Carla was burning her sensei tarts or sensi tarts.
Oh no!
And when I was done drying,
yeah.
You couldn't smell it. You couldn't smell it in the bud, but when you lit her up, boy, you tasted it.
They say don't smoke cigarettes in the same room as your plants are growing, even in a tent.
Yep. Nope.
The nicotine, then the smoke and the nicotine just binds to them.
Yeah. Well, my thought was because terpenes are from essential oils, right? And if you got natural essential oils, maybe it would infuse the cannabis.
It would. I think it would confuse the.
Hey, Al.
Yo.
Make a good insecticide, though.
Yeah, probably. I mean, they use foggers all the time. So.
Well, no, that's what nicotine was originally was. It was an insecticide.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, man.
Yep.
That's like jaw dropping.
That's why a lot of bugs don't eat tobacco plants.
But can you grow tobacco in the same environment as cannabis?
What's that?
Could you grow tobacco in the same environment as cannabis without corrupting either?
I'm not that educated on that one to answer that question.
I can't see why not.
I don't. Yeah, you're a smoker. We don't really care what you have to say.
Okay, fuck you. So here's how the media pisses me off.
Okay, let's hear what pisses Marcel off. Oh, hold on one second.
Besides everything?
No. No, how they do these stories. Because here's the headline: is a woman arrested after police seize 20 cannabis cookies on Christmas Day. All right. But when you read down the story,
Marcel has to find his place.
Yeah, I got to find my place.
Right, that's how I met Timmy. Green cookies.
When they go they pulled her over for a brake light and a seatbelt infraction. And when they pulled her over, they saw her trying to hide something. So they decided to search, and they found a meth pipe.
Oh.
So in there, they found 1.6 grams of meth, a scale, 20 cannabis cookies, 14.65 ounces or 413.3 grams of cannabis, 0.75 ounces or 21.3 grams of THC wax, 10 glass pipes, and several baggies. So she gets found with meth and everything else, but it's just the cookies. And honestly,
I love the headline.
They were Christmas gifts, you bastards. What a bunch of fucking Grinches. They just ruined somebody's Christmas. Or no, they ruined 10 people's Christmas because she wasn't keeping all 10 pipes for herself.
No.
It's horrible.
I thought that was Al for a second.
No, that one cracks me up.
So here's another one in the strange but
Let's see if
true
I can do
news.
it. What's that, Marcel?
A 47-year-old man in the UK took photos of his Christmas tree decorated in drugs and has been caught in a sting that included 8 other men now, and they're facing more than 89 years in jail.
Oh my God.
In their conspiracy to supply millions of pounds of drugs. Yeah, here's
What a way
my
to go
Christmas
down.
tree. Yeah, here's my Christmas tree with pot, coke, crystal meth, everything hanging off it as decorations. Yeah, this is what I got for sale for you guys this year. Busted. Wow.
I could sit here and push these buttons. That would just amuse me all night long. There you are.
Yeah, I heard some crazy news. Al shared an article about what's going on in Quebec.
I did. Oh yeah, I did.
Yes.
First they said they were thinking
that's on
about
my
it.
list here. You want to go to that one? Here, hang on.
First they said they were thinking about it, and now they're saying what, Mary Jane?
Marcel's got a list. I don't want to jump ahead.
Oh, no, we're already jumped ahead. Here it is. Quebec will require people to show proof of vaccination against COVID-19 to enter liquor and cannabis stores just starting January 18th.
Yeah. There goes those businesses.
That'd be interesting.
As a way to coerce unvaccinated people to get their first doses, Health Minister Christian Dubé said Thursday.
Yeah, and the top doctor
Viva la
there,
revolution!
the top
Bring it
doctor
on.
in
Start
Ontario
Quebec.
here is now pushing to mandate. I saw
Mandate
that one
what?
earlier. What do you think?
It's already
Vaccines in the whole country.
It's not mandated.
Who's doing that?
The what's it said, the chief of the health or whatever? Who is it?
The health minister.
The health
They're
minister.
considering. They're
mandate
watching what's
is
going
not
on
law.
in Eastern Europe or Western Europe, and they're considering mandating vaccines here. It's on the table.
What exactly would that mean?
They would leave it up to the provinces, they said, and territories to decide.
Just like they did with cannabis legalization.
I don't even know how they'd enforce it.
Because somebody's
mandating
going to
it
have
is
to
the
take
law
responsibility, right?
So what you're saying
Because
is
it won't be
looking
the pharmaceutical companies.
So they're looking
not
for a
gonna be held
scapegoat.
liable.
Who's going to be this scapegoat?
They won't do that.
Well, we'll see what happens on January 18th.
What's 18th?
That's when Quebec's going to implement this. That they're not going to let the alcoholics
And that happened over a couple of days. They went literally from we're thinking about it to we're doing it, and there was no conversation about it with the public or anything. Like, we don't have a choice. So,
yeah.
Well, them Frenchies, the French people.
Don't they have an alcohol delivery service in Quebec?
Yeah, they're
If
probably
they don't,
get
they're
that.
gonna.
Yeah, it's called bootleggers.
Well,
and black market weed.
But their
The great
grocery stores sell
market weed-
liquor.
The great market weed growers in Quebec are like, woo!
We're about 10 steps from a lockdown here
The
in
black
Ontario.
market is just going to go nuts now.
Well,
Say, hey,
Quebec, fucking A.
look at
yeah,
what
we
look
got
at
your cannabis and alcohol covered.
Look at how the legacy market fared here in Ontario before they opened up the doors to allow delivery, because that's all that was really going on back then, right? Was the legacy market was doing deliveries, and then slowly but surely OCS people started catching on,
Yeah.
Right? I would much rather have a different system, but you got so many choices. It's not like you have to go to a legal store. Okay? It's not. I mean, there are many, many, many other resources that you can tap into in Canada, i.e. reservations.
Yeah, the cannabis store I'd go to regularly does not even, technically the sign says you must wear a mask, but I went in one time and forgot, and they didn't even ask me.
I've walked into Mary Jane's there in Alderville without a mask on. I was like, oh, shit, sorry, when I left, forgot the mask. I walked around Canadian Tire right in the middle of all this shit last year with no mask on for about 2 hours shopping with a cart and everything, just dum-da-dum-dum.
Did you wonder why everybody was looking at you the way they were? Because I got dirty looks when I forgot at Walmart.
It wasn't because of your beauty, Al.
No, it wasn't. No,
Well,
I didn't really notice.
looks.
But you know what? It could be the beard as well, right?
I normally get
I
smiles.
wear it. I wear the mask down under my nose when I first go into the building so I can see. Because if not, my glasses fog up.
You know what? Chances are we've all had it by now.
I
Just
have to
fucking
take
go
my
back to
glasses
living your
off.
life.
Yeah, I can't see when I walk around a store most of the time.
I get fogged up.
Because your glasses
Yeah,
fog up.
Yeah, I got to take mine off.
Yeah.
No, you just wear it over your lips, breathe through your nose, piss people off. Who cares? If anybody says anything to them, say kiss my ass.
Well, I have a mask it's just very pretty, and it's more for.
There's some of those reels that are going on with Buddy with a mask it's a picture of his face on his mask, and he walks into the store and he's like, "Excuse me, sir, put on your mask." He's like, "It's on." Yep. Sir, you have to have a mask, and he pulls it down, and it's fucking like, you know.
The funny part is that people don't even realize that like their mouth isn't moving, like their lips are not technically moving.
See, walk around in the store without a mask. If anybody says anything, hand them a super absorbent maxi pad and tell them they'd be better off to breathe through that if they're really afraid of a germ.
Let's also remind people that if you have a health condition that you cannot wear a mask, you don't have to wear one, and you do not have to prove it either to somebody.
Well, in schools, they said that part of the reason why they're taking this time off is to put out like 3,000 new HEPA filters to the 76,000 they already did. But here's the part that like really gets me.
That's all they are.
Is they're giving each teacher an N95 mask, and they're giving each student a 3-layered cloth mask.
Did they send home their rapid tests?
To wear.
Did they send home? Because I know that Kelly got them for the kids.
We gave them to people who actually needed to use them for work and stuff.
Okay.
So they got used, but we didn't.
Someone showed me the study where this 3-layered cloth mask is so effective.
Well, I was just going to say that this mask now they're saying.
Show me a study where any mask.
Now they're saying that every single Canadian should be wearing an N95 mask. Is what they're saying. Are they gonna pay for those? I hope so, because they're about $20 a piece. Never mind, fucking $4.
A true N95 mask has to be fitted to your face. Secondly, no offense, I don't know to the rest of the fucking world. You've done your passports. You've done most people double vaccinated, going on triple vaccinated. You have fucking social distancing, fucking masks. And how many cases are in Canada? It don't work, fuckers. Move on.
Okay, let me ask you a question. How many shots are you willing to take, Len, as a pharmacist and somebody who has to be around people? Many shots?
I've only taken my 2, and I haven't. Put it this way.
But if they say you need 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, because now they're saying there could be up as much as 8.
Right,
you're not going to do the booster, because that's what they're saying is next.
From what I understand, within the next month or so,
it'll be the
not
booster.
Be considered fully vaccinated. If
no,
you
I know.
do not have a booster.
And I may consider doing it then when the fucking cocksuckers force me to. But here's the thing.
I mean, they're laying off cops now and firemen.
No one's done
nurses.
These things are barely a year old. How many doses are safe? No one knows.
How can they allow nurses to come in and work that are unvaccinated? And they've said they are going to because of the staffing problem. But they're running into the same. They're running into the same issues with cops and bus drivers. And
it's not even about unvaxxed or vaxxed with nurses. What about the fucking nurses that are testing positive for COVID, that are sick, that are going home for 5 days, testing negative for COVID, but are still fucking ill, and telling them you need to come into work because we need you.
Yep.
So
they're short staffed, but they're short staffed because they got everybody that wouldn't subject to the coercion and get a vaccine that's not tested.
But you've
got
now
they're letting them come back, but they've got to get tested every week, which is all they wanted to begin with.
Yep.
No. The issue is, think of the flu. Do you think nurses never had the flu and worked in the hospital? Of course they did. They just never felt it. A lot of people have COVID and don't even fucking know they have it.
But that's my point.
This virus
these people
doesn't
are
kill anything.
sick. These people
What's
don't.
that?
These people are not testing positive for COVID anymore. They're still physically ill. They're just like they still have the headache. They still have the cold, but they're like, it doesn't matter. You're negative. Come to work.
Yeah, but how much in your life you've been told, oh, it's just a little bit of a head cold or sniffles, go to work, suck it up? We did that. This is just fucking crazy talk right now.
This is the time, if anything, if you're sick, I'm sorry, stay home. If like you're saying, if you're feeling well, I'm sorry, if you have COVID and you're feeling well, I wouldn't expect you to go test yourself.
Yeah, but there's a certain point, there's only so many jobs and so much labor in the world, so we start telling everybody in the world, oh, you came in close contact, you have a positive 2 lines in your fucking test, I need you to stay home for 10 days. If we do that, there's not going to be anybody anywhere working.
We shouldn't even be testing people. If you've who have you seen in the last 14 days?
Now
does it matter?
Now
what
they're
if
saying
healthy?
Now they're saying that they are not going to be paying for Ontarioites to be tested unless it's serious. Like you can't just go in and get a test. You
shouldn't go in and get a test. If you have a fever,
never should have.
If you have a fever and the sniffles and you're coughing and you're sneezing, stay the fuck home.
I thought they said
just like you would with the flu.
And guess what? If you feel extremely sick, can't breathe, go to your fucking emergency room and let them test you and treat you there.
Yeah.
So
Dale
shared an article
the last
here.
fucking 100 years.
Dale shared an article here that says the provinces should consider mandating COVID-19 vaccines, federal health minister says.
Federal health minister's a fucking idiot.
Of course. But so is everybody else that's pushing this whole agenda driven by fucking media.
No, but that's just an idiot. If I don't even know if the health minister really said it or whoever published the story said it. It's not even an option. It don't fucking work, and it's just someone being an asshole.
Yeah.
Most of Canada is vaccinated.
Oh yeah.
Ontario is at 81%.
But remember, everything was going to open up when they had 75% of
it started
the
at
province.
70. It started at 70.
Yeah, it started at 70, and then they went to 75. Now we're up to almost 90% for Nova Scotia, and they're not opening shit. Because they never intended to. It's just been a constant line. Pardon?
What's that?
You 10%ers got to get vaccinated.
No, it's just stupidity.
Well, no.
It's got nothing to do with us.
Us 10% aren't getting vaccinated.
It doesn't matter if you did or not. Listen, go with the assumption that 100% of people vaccinated. Guess what? You're still going to have COVID in cases, people. Then what?
There's a new strain. You need to get a booster.
Then your immune system's
listen, Israel's on fucking round 4, fuckers.
Yeah.
And
guess what? It's still not working.
What? They have another wave. They're in another wave.
But if you look at, we're at Omicron, all right? It's the mildest of it, which means the virus is doing exactly what a virus does. It's mutating itself into non-existence as natural herd immunity builds. And anybody that's been vaccinated should not get this because they've been vaccinated and they should be immune if the vaccine worked.
Well, they're saying you need a booster. But that's not.
So then the vaccine doesn't work, so they're hoping this booster will cause the vaccine to work.
Do you know who said the booster is going to help prevent the Omicron? Pfizer. Pfizer released a statement.
Well, yeah.
They never actually did a study. They released a statement.
Well, maybe it was backed by Johnson and Johnson.
No, it was actually backed by Thomson Reuters.
Well,
Because the chairman of the board of Thomson Reuters sits on the board of Pfizer.
well, my question is with vaccines. Like, I'm not going to say whether they
And
work or not.
sorry,
but
Al,
like,
that statement probably going to get us pulled.
Oh, are they pulling this for COVID shit?
Oh, well,
we'll
I
find
learned
out.
it. I learned it from Dr. Malone, so he's the one that explained that connection of the media with the pharmaceutical industry.
No, he's right.
I just say follow the fucking money, because you look at how much money is being made off of these vaccines. You just
again,
80% of your population has been vaccinated. Some up to 3 times now, or 4.
Been vaccinated?
Yeah. At how much a pop? $50 a pop. We're in debt forever to pharmaceutical companies. We'll never get out of it.
Like, I don't care if people want it. I think it's great, it's accessible, whatever. But just to mandate it, but to believe that all these COVID cases are out there because 10% of people don't fucking have the vaccine. That is the most moronic fucking statement or belief ever.
So what about those ones that, and a lot of them are in the 10%, who had COVID before there was vaccines? They now have natural immunity.
And that's actually something that actually has study in the Lancet a couple months ago, that a real journal that actually proves that real immunity is better than the vaccine.
Yes, and it always is for any disease.
Did you guys hear?
That's why. Remember, they used to have the chickenpox parties. So as soon as a kid in the neighborhood got chickenpox, they'd send all the other kids over to play, so that all the kids could get their chickenpox and get it over with. Now they give you a vaccine, so you don't. Pardon?
That's funny.
What?
Chickenpox party.
Yeah,
chickenpox
you didn't
parties.
have those? We had those.
I had mono when I was a kid. I never had a shot.
Well, the thing is, when you chickenpox in adults is way worse effective than a kid. So one kid got it, they wanted all the little kids to get it.
Yeah, that's why they had the party. I actually was looking
Because they
for one
build
for
up.
my kids, and I can't find one. I've been looking for them for years, and nobody has
because
children with chickenpox, and now my kids are 16 and 12.
And they've
Because
never
they've
had.
been vaccinating kids against chickenpox.
No,
but
apparently they started back. Okay, so I have one born in 2005 and one born in 2009, and somewhere between the two of them, my first one, they never offered the what is it, vermicella or whatever, that shot.
It's Varivax.
Thank you. And because when I went in with my daughter, I always made a point to ask, what are we immunizing for today? And when we went in, they told me, and I said, well, what is that? And they said it was the chickenpox vaccine. And they explained to me that it was new, and that if they gave it to her, that it wasn't mandatory, but if they gave it to her, it didn't mean that she wasn't going to get the chickenpox. It just meant
But
it
she
wouldn't be as
could.
bad. And I was like, well, I think I'll just trust her natural immunity. I mean, like, nobody else had it, and it's new, and it's not mandatory, so we just opted out of that one. But
Did
neither
you-
one of them,
did-
like I said, I can't find chickenpox parties.
Did you get the HPV one?
Let's take a minute though to compare this. The chickenpox. There's not a whole lot of chickenpox cases anymore.
No.
So vaccines can actually have an impact. But guess what? That was not a vaccine that was just released in 9 months.
Mhm.
That was a vaccine that was developed over years.
Yeah, but we're
Exactly.
talking, it's 10 years. It's 10 years later now.
Yeah,
so if
but
they
it-
chose
no,
to
but-
get the
but that
vaccine
was-
now, they could.
That
right?
went through long-term studies. And guess what? It's not no mRNA thing. It's live attenuated.
I like
virus.
how you say that, but how many drugs have been recalled 30, 40 years after being on the market? After having years
Not
of
that
testing?
in 30, 40 years, not that often. Usually it's a couple of years.
Birth control?
What's that?
Birth control. That's
Yeah, but
like
that's
one of
half
the
a
huge
scam.
ones.
No, they just do that so they can get a new drug out with a patent and more money.
Oh, some people don't even realize that the chance of myocarditis with birth control, if you smoke,
It's not myocarditis. It's
elevate.
stroke.
Is it?
It's stroke
Is
and
it
clots.
stroke? It's like, yeah, that's it. Blood clots.
Yeah, if you have birth control, don't smoke. It's not a good idea.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't know that. They just take birth control and smoke.
Yeah, birth control, don't smoke.
You really shouldn't.
It's true.
It's actually a really large occurrence.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. That drug is still on the market.
I guess we should ban birth control too.
People don't look at the little things. Okay, so my question, Lenny, with vaccines, because you'd probably understand this, and Marcel, you too, because you guys are super smart. But if I were to, like vaccines, we're on 3rd, possibly 4th doses for certain people, when other parts of the country don't, or of the world don't even have first doses. And I understand that's because of cost, but I don't understand if we live in Canada, right? Like we want our people to be protected, then why are we not helping vaccinate other countries so we don't get their strains? Like
we've been our country promised, I forget, 150 million doses or something like that, but I don't think they've shipped it yet.
I think they did. I think they sent them the AstraZeneca one because they scared Canadians like fucking shitless to take it.
Yeah, but they unloaded a bunch to other countries. And
was that the COVAX program?
Something like that, I think.
I don't think it really makes a difference if it's one country.
The countries that aren't
Canadians
getting
are taking care of other countries. They pretend to, but they really don't.
No. But the countries that aren't getting the vaccines because they can't afford to buy them are the ones that are building up the herd immunity.
Yeah, they don't have pits of bodies fucking filling in either.
Yeah, but either do we.
No.
Right?
Well, no. I'd like someone to go show me where all these people are dying in these third world countries from COVID. They're dying from starvation and other diseases and fucking genocide
and civil war.
Yes,
and civil
exactly. War. But it ain't COVID.
Well, there's a letter from we'll call him a former RCMP officer, but technically he's on leave without pay because he won't provide his medical information.
He's a hero, in my opinion.
But he did the math on death rates. And he's asking the same question. Where are all of these bodies? Because the death rate from 2018 has not changed.
It's the exact same. I'm honestly, Marcel, that's what I'm looking at. The actual death rate globally is not changed.
Not changed at all. It's at 0.76%.
Yeah.
Right? So we actually have more births every year than we have deaths. And the rate of death has not changed over the last few years.
Now, I was about to make a joke, Marcel. Because everyone was locked down, we have an increase in births. Maybe that's the difference.
We may have an increase of births, but is that increase of births going to compensate for the death rate or the amount that die?
Overdoses and the suicides, I think it might equal out.
And vaccine related.
Well,
because you can't rule them out.
That's
right?
not a thing,
so
Marcel.
If we have an increase on our death rate for next year or for the last year, then there may be some questions have to be raised. Where's that death rate coming from? But somebody shared a video in regards, I think it was a mortician or an undertaker at a funeral home is going on that they can't get over how many deaths they're seeing that are related to blood clots and things like that. So he's seeing an increase in deaths, but all of the deaths are suspicious at a much higher rate than they've ever seen. So we'll see if we actually have it.
You know,
the virus can be really dangerous. It can really kill people. Like, I don't deny that lots of people have been harmed, but all I'm saying is the tactics everyone's doing is really not making any major impact anymore.
Not at all. The other thing is, and Dale just put that up about Connor McDavid has COVID for the second time now. There's a lot of people that have had COVID for the second time now, but the people that have had COVID for the second time now have all been vaccinated.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
The
here's the
unvaccinated
thing
people
about
don't get
David.
COVID twice.
Is he actually sick? There's a difference between
Yeah.
having COVID and testing positive, but is Connor McDavid actually sick?
Is it
I'm
kind of
gonna-
like
I'm gonna
almost being
predict
pregnant?
Not really.
Somebody tested Visine on one of the rapid tests, and it
seen
tested
that.
as positive. I want to test my dog.
Who was it?
If I get my hands on something.
Gary and Allison. Gary posted that they tested positive, and he's going on, and everybody was like, "Oh my god!" And then somebody says, "No, that's negative, right? It has to be the both lines, right? Not just the one line." It's like, so I mean, just stop freaking people out, man. Fuck. I mean,
Well, no, I'd like to test. I'll videotape the test.
Okay, we'll get one
'Cause
and
I'd
do
like-
it.
Well, they gave them all away. They
Yeah,
had
we
lineups of
can't
people.
get them here.
I've
walking away with
done
boxes
it 3 or 4 times. I've done it 3 or 4 times myself. It's stupid.
on yourself.
Yeah.
But have you tested anything else like tap water?
No, not really that interested.
So how many do you get in a box?
Oh, nothing. They're just at work.
No, but when you go out and buy a box at the
It
pharmacy.
depends on what you buy. They're like doubles. They're 5-packs. I'm sure there's 10.
And what are they
See, our
worth?
province was giving them away at the libraries.
Well, that
And people flocked and took them. Like stupid Maritimes gave them away, and people just took them.
Yeah, and they're not. That's what they're saying. They're not going to do here anymore. Yeah.
Oh, there's people walking away with 10 boxes at a time. So then they
People are
started coming
selling
out
them.
saying that if you're selling those
Yeah,
things,
and
then you're
it's
going to get
against the
hit.
law.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had to make a law here that it was a $50 fine or a $500 fine or something like that.
Giving them away at the LCBO.
Hillary said they're giving them away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here's a funny thing, and then we're going to take a break. I got flagged on Instagram for a post I made about hope in 2018.
Hope?
That long ago?
Yeah, Hope was our
The Hamilton outreach.
no,
Oh, that?
the opioid replacement. Yeah,
Yeah, I remember now, but they flagged you for that?
yeah. It was a picture.
I gave
It's
YouTube flags from
inappropriate
fucking years ago.
Inappropriate content, and specifically drug related.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
You bad boy, Al.
Yeah.
They're terrible for cannabis. Like they're totally anti-cannabis. I've been
Oh, I
banned
know,
from
eh?
them since August.
I got a song that we're gonna watch a video. It's by the Luminaries, and it's called "Hemp Can Save the World," and it's a really good video, and it's actually a learning video. So watch it, damn it! We'll be right back. It's the 420 Radio shoe, the big shoe. All right, we'll be right back.
Imagine a world we could live in. Plant these seeds in the minds of our children. Plant these trees and grow a solution. Hemp can heal the world. Imagine a world we could live in. Plant these seeds in the minds of our children. Plant these trees and grow a solution. Hemp can save the world.
George Washington grew hemp. Even the Declaration of Independence was made on hemp paper. Thomas Jefferson had hemp fields. Let me tell you all the things organically grown hemp yields. Jack Herring tried to tell us the news. We can even use the seeds to improve our food. Build homes in the future made straight from hemp. No heat, build costs, so we save on rent.
Free will in the mix, hemp shirt, hemp kicks. Keep my gear earth conscious, let's go down the list. Its fibers are the strongest, products last the longest. Change our whole infrastructure, hemp will never wrong us. Obviously, it's the plant that can raise our whole economy if we open our minds to see. Build your house insulated organically. That's real talk, homie, that's no fantasy.
Plant the seed, we got a world to feed. Grow hemp everywhere, all the food you could ever need. Oil, fiber, medicine, and paper. Banning cannabis was the world's biggest caper. Strong, durable, long-lasting, natural, renewable, botanical, growing every annual. Hemp can take the planet, all you gotta do is plant it. Wanna see it growing up from the cracks in the granite.
Feed the children. Imagine a world. No pollution. Imagine a world. Green solution. Imagine a world. Hemp can heal the world. Imagine a world. No more hunger. Imagine a world. Love each other. Imagine a world. We grow stronger. Imagine a world. Hemp can save the world.
Let's take it back to 10G BC. World's oldest relic hemp cloth from the Chinese. Over 50,000 uses what made Henry Ford's Model T. Greeks, Phoenicians, high priests and priestesses from Asia to America. Hemp sales, the high seas. $1 billion cash crop. Can't stop, won't stop. Flip the greenhouse effect. The atmosphere is
I got
hot.
my hat, shirt, pants all made from hemp. Even the shoes on my feet staying eco-fresh. Raw food be the movement, I eat the seeds. Great source of protein and omega-3s. It's the most nutritious, plus so delicious. Put it in my body, mixer in my green smoothie. We was given every seed, bearing plant on earth. Genesis 1, 2, 9, check the verse.
Grow a true field of dreams, tall and green. This one crop can be used for everything. Hemp milk, have a sip, taste buds, feel the bliss. Get a hemp notepad, take notes on this. Regenerate the earth, create new work. Build your karma points and your network. Freely I support him, listen for the quote. Keep it cool like Dr. Bronner's peppermint soap.
Imagine a world we could live in. Plant these seeds in the minds of our children. Plant these trees and grow a solution. Hemp can heal the world. Imagine a world we could live in. Plant these seeds in the minds of our children. Plant these trees and grow a solution. Hemp can save the world.
Okay, I want the link for that.
Do you? All right.
Yeah.
That was a pretty cool song.
You've not heard it? That's the Luminaries. That's they did that, and it's
Good message, too.
It's a really, really good message. Oh,
Squarespace lets you run your brand.
Got to shut that off, Al.
Yeah. You should give me the link to that. I'd like to share that. That's a nice song.
I will share it right now with you. Just give me 1 second here. Let me find it.
Sure.
So this is the 420 radio show, and I didn't play any of my things, so just hold 1 sec. Go.
Hey, Mary Jane Baker. No, I'm Mary Jane Baker. Wait, can we do that again?
Mary Jane Baker, take 27.
Hey, I'm Mary Jane Baker, and you're listening to 420radio.ca.
You're listening to 420radio.ca, Canadian Cannabis Radio.
All right, now that we get that out of the way.
Yeah, it took me a while to get it.
To get
I got
what?
it eventually.
What? Oh,
I'm
yeah.
Mary Jane Baker.
There wasn't really 27. There was probably like about 6.
Al, shh, don't tell people that. It takes away the funny part.
It was funny anyway.
So vaccinated hospital patients outpace the unvaccinated.
Yeah, but that's actually
Did you like
not
the
really a
rest
fair
of that?
stat.
But it doesn't mean the shots don't work, according to the experts. It
But
means something.
My question for the experts is,
Are?
if the stats
Ours.
showed that it was unvaccinated people in the hospital and not vaccinated people, would they not be coming out with things saying, look, get vaccinated, it works. So how can they say that? It's kind of like, if my child has the right to get vaccinated against what I say, then what if I want the child to be vaccinated and they don't?
At what age is your child responsible for its own his or her own choices? 15?
Oh, no, 5 now apparently.
What?
Dude, they changed the law in Ontario. If I had a 6-year-old or whatever, they could go to school to the vaccine thing and say, I would like to be vaccinated.
At 5 years old. And Doug did that?
Apparently, that's what they're saying. Now, my question is, what if I want my child to be vaccinated and their father wants them to be vaccinated, but the child doesn't want to?
Then
the child should have the right to say no.
yes or no. Hey, Mom. But you know what?
But
in
the
most
law
cases,
would say no because you know what's best for the child.
In most cases, I would think that they would say no. Your parents know best. But
exactly. So how can they tell?
You'd
parents,
have to emancipate. Is that what it's called? Emancipation?
There have been cases where 2 parents do not want their child to be vaccinated, and the child gets vaccinated because it's their choice.
What do you mean? It's the child's choice?
Yes.
At what age?
Apparently at 5.
At 5, a 5-year-old can decide whether or not to get vaccinated.
Oh, you're going to have to do some Googling there, Marcel.
Unless it's 12. It might be 12.
Remember that word I don't like using?
12 is right. 5, no.
But even at 12, Do you know that word that I really don't like using?
I thought it was
really
15.
comes into play because
That
there is
myocarditis?
nothing more retarded than that.
No. Well, if you
Because
can't-
they
if
won't let a
can't
12-year-old decide where he wants to live.
Have you been given a notification of clinics yet at school, Mary J?
No, they come to the school every couple months.
Oh, they are coming already to the school and they're doing clinics.
Yeah, they do, and they tell you when they're doing it, and they don't do
Okay.
it.
Well, I mean, I used to go through that.
I would just
when I
keep
was
my
a
kid home that
so.
day.
Yeah, and
no,
you
my
have
kids
that's
go
your
to
choice.
school, but they're just told to fake sick. If anything happens, be like, "Oh, my head hurts," you know, because they're gonna be like, "Ah, get out of here."
Oh, I would just keep my kid home the day that they pull that.
Well, you don't have
They're
to.
not
like,
gonna
the kid-
force them.
Yeah, I was gonna say the kid doesn't have to go do it.
No, my oldest, my 16-year-old said, somebody came to the class and said, if anybody who would like to go, it's your turn. And my 12-year-old said they didn't even come to the class. So.
Speaking of your kids, please thank them for us for staying off the fucking internet tonight.
They have no choice.
Because
I shut
because
it down.
you haven't dropped off once. I haven't seen any red little lines there beside your
Good.
name.
Well, I tried to fix the mic thing, so hopefully it hasn't been annoying for the last little bit.
No, it's good. It's good. Yeah,
Good.
we're all good here. Yeah, we're just
So-
kind of.
Want me to grab a hash it out topic?
I was going to say that, Lenny.
What is that?
What is this? What are you doing?
A
Len?
friend, someone got me this for Christmas. They don't
Hold
even
on,
listen to the show.
Let me
Hash it out?
put you in the spotlight here. Hold on one sec here because
Yeah.
you're all over the place. Where are you? There you are.
I don't know where I'm at. I can't even see myself.
Spotlight. There you go. Yeah, I can't see
So
myself.
they
either.
got me this little thing. It's called Hash It Out.
Yeah.
And it's just like a bunch of random stupid things just to discuss about pulling out.
Oh, let's do it. Let's do it.
Yay, a game.
Let's see what we got. No, I can't
Is it
fucking
weed
read
related
here.
with hash it out, or it's just the name?
What is the worst experience each player has had with THC edibles?
Oh, I got one. I was eating cookies all day long at the lounge. By the time I got home,
Actually, I like the other. I'll give you the other option on the other side.
Okay.
Which player is the worst liar? That's kind of an interesting one too.
Oh,
Worst liar.
cookies. It was a cookie incident. That's mine. Darcy.
Edible?
Mine was an oil incident.
Yeah. Well, that's an edible, isn't it? Is that considered an edible or a topical?
I was an edible. It was in Chile.
And Marcel.
Mine was the day that I changed my formulation, thinking that I should have the same dose I was having before.
I think I remember that.
And I was high for 3 days. So
Mine was I got some 2-bite brownies in BC. They were apparently 25 milligrams. One was definitely not.
Yeah, some people don't stir as well as others.
My worst edible experience was I ran out.
Oh yeah, well that's a given.
Yeah, that terrifies me to run out at this point.
Pull another one.
I said the other one. Which I guess player, which person is the worst liar?
I don't know because I try not to.
Want me to grab something else? I think it was. Kind
I
of an
think
interesting
Dale.
one.
I think that was Dale.
Dale, you didn't tell us your story because your microphone's muted. You bitch.
I didn't have a bad experience in edibles yet.
Well, yeah.
Knock on wood.
And on
Darcy will
edibles,
help
have
you with
ever had
that.
a bad experience on pot at all?
On pot?
Yeah, or any cannabis.
I've had some. Oh, I've had. There's some acid trips that were kind of sketchy back in the day.
I had one where I threw my hash pipe out full of hash because the cops were coming out of the car. And when the cops left, we backed up and I went out and picked up the hash pipe and it was still full of hash.
Oh, I got one. My friends were coming for a visit to Toronto from Michigan, and they brought all kinds of weed with them. But when they got closer to the border, they both kind of got freaked out about it. So they pulled over, stuffed the bag of weed in the center medium in the guardrail, and came across the border and stayed for the weekend, and then went home. And as they were going home, they stopped and they picked it up. And it was still there.
All right. I don't even know if I understand this one. And I'm reading this correctly.
Okay.
What would be the best reward in return for an alien anal probe?
Big fingers.
You want big fingers?
How is an anal probe a reward? That's
No.
of...
No, if aliens come and said you can have anything that you want, but we need to do an anal probe, what would you want?
All right. I was perplexed by the question. All right.
I want infinite everything. Like every time I go to the bank and put my bank card in, there's infinite amount of money. Or like a bowl of weed that I open up and it's infinite weed every time.
No, I just want happiness. Just some happiness.
Does it change strains?
Yep, it's whatever I need at the time. If I'm
Probably
taking
at
it
the
for
time,
somebody
one
else,
should
it's
probably
what they
say.
need.
Probably at the time, one should probably say lube, but
I was thinking that, Lenny. A warm
Maybe
probe.
I would have infinite lube.
That's not really much of a reward, but kind of at the moment it probably is.
Risk versus reward. What?
What's the other option on there? Is there another option?
Oh, the other question was there is I think it was where's the best place to party?
Home.
Or
in a cabin in the woods.
Or on a beach.
I'd say Marcel's place.
Yeah, my house.
I'm
Las
not
Vegas,
a
no
big beach
question.
person.
Anywhere
I'd rather
in
be
Vegas.
in front of a fire and looking at the stars.
Anywhere
I do that
but
at
my
my
house.
house.
Anywhere but my house, because that way there I don't have to hit the nest the next day.
Oh no.
Las Vegas.
Okay. I gotta hop out. It was
Okay.
good chatting. I'll see you next week.
Come by.
Peace out.
Drive
Bye.
safe.
Later.
If you have any ideas of more things, food and stuff, send me messages because like
Hey, does this mean the kids get their internet back now?
what's that?
Does this mean the kids get their internet back now?
Yes, I have to remember to turn that back on. Thank you.
Mom, you went out, you
Okay.
bitch. Left us with no internet.
Right? It's date night, so I gotta go.
All right,
Okay.
bye-bye.
Bye.
Have fun, Tim.
All right, Lenny, pull another one.
You want to do
Oh,
some gross
no,
stuff
this
at
is the
all
thing.
there
Oh.
today, there, Mr. Darcy?
Where?
Where? Why? What? Okay, we're going to do another one.
I think this would be a fun game.
I gotta start turning the fucking lights on.
You can't see.
How many eggs fit into the nearest ashtray?
Oh, I don't have any eggs, and I have a
One.
full ashtray at the moment. So, one.
One.
Ooh, this one's actually interesting.
All right.
I still
What
have those
color
ashtrays I bought from your wife there when I was there myself. I use them
David,
every
hold
day.
one.
What colors should a burp, a fart, and a sneeze be?
Brown.
Sneezes should be green.
Or
Yeah, or opaque, technically.
No.
No.
Well, no.
You
But
guess, yeah.
for color coding, so that you knew what was coming at you, sneezes should be green.
Okay.
Um,
Farts
burps-
are brown. That's an obvious
Farts
one.
are brown.
burps should be yellow. Yeah,
Pinky
yellow.
color. Yeah. Golden yellow.
I kind of like burps being green.
Green burps. Well, it's
Really?
the same
Oh,
passage.
I
so.
think more green snot.
Oh, what about oysters? They're usually black or brown. Throat oysters. Throat oysters.
Throat.
Don't think that's the same thing, Al.
No, it's not the same thing.
nope.
Fun game.
Next.
We won't get kicked off for that comment, but we say the word COVID or ivermectin, we're done.
Yeah. And vitamin D. Don't say vitamin D.
Or Zuckerberg.
Yeah.
Fuckerberg. Oh, we're
Hey,
done.
so who had early 2021 in the poll for Walmart selling pot?
What did I have?
Yeah,
What?
yeah. Hey, they're
yeah.
bringing pot to Walmart here in Ontario.
No,
Really?
they are not.
No,
No.
wishful thinking. Then I could get literally everything there. I've got it pretty good. I go up to the place here and I grab my weed. I leave it in the car with the dog, and then I go shopping and I get grub, and then I come home. Well, go finish what you were saying there.
All right. So Flora Growth Corp will launch 12 cannabis skincare products on Walmart.com and Copal initially on e-commerce, with plans to sell in brick-and-mortar retail locations.
In the States or in Canada?
Based company announced earlier this week. Mexico.
Mexico. Because they're already selling
CBD
cannabis stuff at
products.
Walmart, not product, but I mean, you can buy a full grow outfit at Walmart in the States, but not here in Canada.
But this is just for CBD skincare products in retail locations.
They're still riding the CBD bubble, are they?
1,253 stores in Mexico.
Wow.
Hey, marketing sells shit, man.
Do they not have enough shops there in Mexico they can get it from, that they need to go to Walmart to get their CBD stuff?
Hey, next week on Discovery, Growing Belushi starts, eh?
Is it next week? I'm looking forward to watching that. Yeah.
Jim Belushi's show. I'm kind of curious about it too.
Yeah.
It's been a while since Discovery had a cannabis show on.
Well, since Murder Mountain, I think was the last one. They had what they should do is they should pick up somebody like a group like the urban guys. Urban Explorers? Is that what they are? What? Crap! What are they called? Marcel.
What? Grain Hunters?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's it called?
Strain Hunters.
Strain Hunters. Yeah. And
they were on National Geographic.
I met. Were they? I met them at Lyft or something like that just before the guy that died. He went to the forest and caught malaria or something like that. Right? I can't remember. Franco.
Yeah.
Right. Franco.
Yeah.
Well, he would have been vaccinated. Too soon?
I'm reading about New York.
What's that?
What
New York?
I'm reading about what New York did.
New York is looking up. Yep.
So a solid majority of New York cities, towns, and villages have chosen to allow legal weed stores and consumption lounges.
About fucking time. When are we going to get our fucking consumption lounges? Fuck's sakes.
2023.
Ours?
Yeah,
right.
No, no. The Canadian Cannabis Act doesn't get reviewed till 2023.
Do you think they'll make changes like that then?
Then they'll allow more homegrown plants, you think, Lenny?
Oh, fuck no.
I'm thinking less by then.
Yeah. They're already working on it.
They're going to move it from 4 down to less?
No, they'll try and get rid of the legal market or the medical market.
Yeah.
Well, they're already going after all these ACMPRs anyway.
They can fuck off because I'll just grow in.
Can I be the devil advocate?
No, they're not your ACMPRs. So
can I be the devil?
You kind of know the ACMPRs I'm talking about.
The higher one.
Yeah. But isn't
justify it?
Are they really trying to get rid of the medical program? And I think they are myself. But I'm being the devil's advocate.
They can't.
Hold on. Let me finish.
Can't.
Let me finish. Are they really trying to get rid of the medical market? Or are they trying to actually make a medical market?
Oh, they're not going to try to make stuff. I don't think they're trying to get rid of it, but I do think they have an issue of the very large.
I know they can't.
Grows.
Yeah, well, that's what they're trying to combat, and that I understand. I mean, but if you have
they're going after.
If you have they're already starting here in Ontario. If you have a legitimate reason for having 200 plants growing in your yard, then you should be able to do that. But the issue is somebody going out and buying a 200, 300, 1,000 plant license through for $8,500 or whatever it costs. Okay, that's not medical, and that stuff. That's what's fucking it up.
Going after.
And that's what's fucking it up for actual medical patients. I mean, if you can
get
away with growing weed and selling it in the legacy market, go ahead. I love your shit. Okay,
but you know who's going after them?
It's the government.
It's Revenue Canada.
It's well, and the LPs are pushing them.
No, I don't even think it's that. I think it's just CRA is like, fuck you. We want taxes, and if you're not doing it right,
It's all about the money.
Now, do you think that there's ever going to a point? I saw an article somewhere this week. It may have been this morning, and it read something like the government. Now I've lost it. They want to try and, I think it was in the States, they want to try and bring the illegal market into the legal market. How could they do that at this point with the damage that they've already done to that legacy side of things? I mean, they're the people that have got us to this point. You know, would there be distillate if there was not these legacy guys out there? You know, yes, but, you know, it's, I don't know. It just doesn't seem. Speak.
I'm joining Mary Jane's group.
Oh, are you? I joined that last week. Yeah.
I thought I'd be nice and, join her group. Where she likes to try different foods, I'm going to suggest she tries durian.
Never heard of it.
You've never heard of a durian?
A durian? No.
Have you guys heard of a durian before?
No, what's a durian?
It's an Asian fruit that.
Oh yes, I have. I saw something. They were using them. Would they use them in a moonshine? Is that
no?
Something? Oh, okay, then
some of the cities have banned them on their public buses.
Why?
Because they stink.
Oh.
They're putrid smelling fruit, but when you open them up on the inside, there's these big lumps. That's like a custard, which is actually.
Oh, I think I've seen that on a baking show the other night. My wife was watching.
I've seen them in the grocery store, and they've got and they have big signs on the grocery store saying not to break them open in the store.
They look like walnuts, right? With the spiky outside.
No, it's like a watermelon with a spiky outside.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to make a prediction for cannabis.
Okay.
2023. Yeah. Cannabis will end up in pharmacies without excise tax.
You hope so, don't you?
I really hope so.
I'm actually even thinking of it from globally.
And it's sales tax.
What? If you're getting it in a pharmacy, it's come through a legal chain. And I think if you're asking how are they going to stop the AC and para growers, that's how they're going to do it. It's going to put them in a pharmacy. If you are really medical, you're going to go pick it up at your pharmacy. And then to entice people, they'll finally remove the tax. That's my theory.
No.
So that's
they can't. That's
the HST and the excise tax.
They can't take grows away from people now. They can't do it.
No.
I don't think they're even going to take the growth away, but I think you're going to find people and doctors are going to just start forcing them to go.
Well, doctors are already
that,
saying no now.
But if they offered that
market,
I can see a lot of people. I see it all the time that people are selling their grow setups because they get one or two bad grows and they stop
hard.
growing.
I mean, I had a blast doing it this summer, but it was fucking hard. Especially the trimming. I understand why people have trim parties and stuff.
No,
like
and that's my theory. And if the government was strategic, I think that would be you don't even do anything with the AC and PR stuff. I just think people would flock and doctors would be more liberal to do it. It went to the pharmacy, and I think patients would be a bit of convenience, but knowing that excise tax is gone, I just think people would just start to gravitate that way.
Well, I mean, if the price came down to the point, if the price and the quality came down to what you can get in the open market, or even at the legacy,
but no offense to the gray market,
and it's starting to happen.
It's
starting to happen. I mean, I got a bag of that Hexo stuff. It's crap. It's right here. The OS hybrid, the stash was it?
Yeah. But guess what? They won't be around in a few months.
Oh, don't say that. But my point is,
Hexo?
There's a lot. There's a lot to choose from. There's a lot of products to choose from, and if you don't want to use the Ontario cannabis sources, then go up take an hour drive up to fucking Alderville or an hour and a half drive out to fucking
I just know how much those cheap weeds they're really making on them. It's unsustainable.
No, yeah, a $55 ounce is even kind of unsustainable when you think about it, right?
It is unsustainable.
Like what do you grow for your year's grow? What is it costing you? I remember Lori used to tell us it would cost her between 3 and 5 cents a gram to grow, right? Is it about? Is it? Yeah,
commercially in the legal world? No fucking way.
So why cannot somebody come along and mimic a home grow at a professional level?
Government regulations,
testing, mold.
Thing.
Anybody can grow a couple plants at home, but once you start getting into large plant counts, powdery mildew and mold and everything, right? Testing.
Dale's got bug issues, you know. I mean, like everybody's got something, you know.
Yeah. Not anymore.
What was that?
Dale's got bugs.
Not now. You can do outdoor grow that cheap.
Don't touch Dale. He has bugs.
But you can do outdoor grows that cheap.
Yeah, but that's what I'm talking about. An indoor grow, like everybody's saying, why didn't you get a tent? Why didn't you get a tent?
You're not going to get a whole lot of good outdoor grows in Canada.
I did all right, and if I had bigger plants, I would have done even better.
Pardon me, Canada, you get out of cannabis what you put into it. I mean, literally, you can go to the ditch and fill a bucket of mud, and you can grow pot.
Yeah,
but you only get out of it what you put into it. If you take the time to feed the plant, water the plant, prune the plant, all right, let it grow and make it grow, then the more work you put in,
I probably spent about $500 on stuff to do that. 8 plants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For an outdoor grow, yeah, that's average.
Yeah, but for a large commercial setting, you're better off in the United States.
Says the guy who owns a large commercial setting.
I'm in indoor.
No, for outdoor growing.
For outdoor. Like you couldn't sustain
There's spots in BC, I think they can get away with it, but not a whole lot of places in Canada.
I can't wait till Phil Hartman comes back on the show, because that's what he was doing in Jamaica. He was doing a large scale grows outdoor.
Yeah, Jamaica, like those countries, the southern countries, yeah.
Mexico,
they can
Jamaica.
do that there.
Yeah,
but Canadian, like for all the Canadian LPs, I think they're going to get rich being outdoor growers. Not really.
Some people prefer outdoor from indoor.
Oh, that's great. I'm just saying on a global. What's that? Marcel's probably one of them.
I love outdoor more than indoor. I just find that there's a wider range of cannabinoid profile, and that's what I want.
I look forward to next year, but at the same token, I'm not looking forward to a lot of aspects of it. I mean, I'm not one to just sit there and pull leaves off for 4 hours, you know.
But see, for me, that's therapy.
Yeah.
While the plants are growing, I'm in the garden every day, and I pull 100%. Leaves off, and I'm checking the plants for bugs and things like that. Yeah. And I spend an average of 1 to 2 hours a day in the garden, whether it's in a tent or outside. It's still going to be 1 to 2 hours a day to take care of those plants.
Al Graham's like that. He has a regiment he does every day, and if you have something you want him to do at this time and it's watering time or feeding time, no, it ain't happening.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
Yeah.
And you kind of have to. So you get in the habit of doing that. So I feed the plants. When I feed the plants, water the plants, prune the plants, all the same time. Get it over with.
I wasn't there all the time. But the minute I got there, I had a set things that I did while I was there.
So when you're not there all the time, when you get there, the first thing you do is go and feed the plants.
Feed them and water them.
Yeah.
Unless, of course, it's been pouring rain, which is what it did this year.
Yeah, that's a bonus when you get rain.
Well, I the only issue that I ran into was some of the ice cream cake had some rot, which was okay because that was the one that I had the most of. Right?
Yeah, you didn't run into PM or anything up there, Al?
PM?
Powdery mildew?
None. No. But it's very windy there most of the time, right? It comes down. It comes down the hill, and there's always a breeze going on, which is really nice.
So that's the advantage I have here. I've always got, the advantage and disadvantage, because the disadvantage would be right now because the wind's just howling, but I get a lot of wind here. So powdery mildew isn't a big concern. Mold is a low concern. I mean, off of 20 plants, I'd be shocked if I get an ounce of mold.
Yeah, I mean, what I've got left, I'll pick out the good stuff and I'll use the rest for oil or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's disappointing though.
I want to change my garden though because of the way that it suffices the way it is, but I know I can get bigger plants if I change my garden.
Yeah,
so
it's hard.
I might mow down all my blackberries and put it there.
Blackberries.
Oh, I
planted blackberries last year.
Did you?
Yeah, but they were already blackberried by the time I got them. They had already run their course, but so they're there for next year, and they'll just sit where they are. If
they will take over.
And that's fine because they're up against a fence. I was hoping that they would just go right along my fence line where my apples are.
That would, as long as you mow along there.
Yep.
Keep them from coming out into the field.
Yep.
It'll force them to grow the other way.
Yep.
But they're also going to grow into the ditch.
Nope. They're just going to grow on the fence. That's all they're going to do.
What's on the other side of the fence?
A fence.
Because the fence isn't going to hold blackberries.
Air.
Air.
Air is on the other side of the fence.
Yeah, okay. It's so flat Earth is actually true when you're right at the fucking edge, or what?
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Because trust me, they're going to spread.
Oh, of course, but that's where you trim them back.
Right, so you're going to trim them on the other side of the fence too?
Oh, yeah, on both. Yeah, because it's open on both sides. Like the fence goes along my little driveway. But the tomatoes, the bell tomatoes, oh my fucking God. I put them in, I went home for a week, came home, and they just fucking took over.
Yeah.
Like I really didn't do much to the bell tomato, and Mary Jane took a couple dozen home. She said they were good.
See, the cool thing with the blackberries, though, is you can make an almost impenetrable hedge.
Well, and that's the idea. We were going to put them up against the fence up at the road, right? Just to use as a sound barrier, right?
Yeah, it would work.
Oh, I know.
It would also make a fence, but the problem is
the fence is old and it's rusted.
Your Department
and
of Highways might get a little upset having to mow or blackberry bushes out of the ditch.
That's not my problem.
That's not my problem.
It might fucking end up being your problem.
That's not my problem. I didn't put them there. They were there when I got here.
Those holes were there when I got here.
Not my fault.
They've been mowing that same stretch road for the last 40 years.
They
Never
did
seen
it
a
once.
blackberry
They do it
till Al
once
moved
a
in.
season. In the middle of the season, they come along and they did it, and it was interesting to watch them do it. Actually,
do not leave your bicycle down there, man. Them fucking will chew your bicycle up pretty quick.
I don't leave any. Did you do that, Mercy? Did you leave your bike?
Got a fucking brand spanking new bike for grading. Had it 2 days. Down swimming. Threw it in the ditch because it was in the bushes.
They didn't see it.
And the fucking ditch guy come along and mowed, and all of a sudden, man, I went to go get my bike, and it was like fucking 30 pieces.
Those heavy grass mowers, man, they're just grinders. That's all they are, vertical grinders.
Try to explain that one to your dad.
Whoopsie, Daddy. You know your bike. Here.
Let's just say I never got another bicycle.
Here's a bolt.
You get size 12 up the arse.
I never got another bicycle. I had to buy my own.
No.
So what? What's our grow segment tonight, Dars?
Oh, wait.
This how grow.
It doesn't have one.
What was that, Marcel?
What's your grow segment tonight? You just had your intro. Duh.
And you specifically said last week, I will be here with a grow segment.
Yeah, I know, and then I got busy and forgot. But I will. But hey, I can answer any question.
You can answer any questions?
This is your 15 minutes, Darcy. Suck it up.
To the best of my ability.
I'm about to start an indoor grow. What should I do?
Well, first off, you should figure out whether you want to grow, where you're going to grow at in your house.
I'm going to grow in my tent.
Okay, is it in your house? Is it in your basement? Is it in your spare bedroom?
Yeah, it has its own private room.
Okay, but is it upstairs or down? Because that will make a difference.
Upstairs.
Okay.
And it sits on an insulated floor.
Okay. How
like
big's
a cushion floor, 6x6. But I only use one side, and I only want to end up with 2 plants.
So therefore, you're going to run 2 lights.
No, I'm only running 1 light under 2 plants under 1 light.
Yeah, I agree.
What?
2 plants under 1 light?
I agree.
Yeah, 2 plants under 1 light. The light's 4 feet long.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So I'm growing under an LED that's 4 feet long.
I know what you're dealing with. So
2 feet wide, and I'm going to start 10 seeds.
First off, depending on what strain you grow, you might want to add some far red spectrum to that, but we'll get into that later. Go ahead, Marcel.
I have an HPS or metal halide also set up that will come down with that.
Hey, guys, just wanted to let you know, and then you can go back to it, that Henry Hemp has been found. He has come up for air.
Oh, good for Henry.
Good for Henry. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry, January just posted something about it. So.
I can throw my red spectrum in with high pressure sodium when I come into my flowering, or I can even just leave my high pressure sodium on now.
You could, but
with my LED.
But right now, I know what you have for an LED, and your LED is completely fine.
For veg.
Yeah. Start it at 18 inches, and go from there. From your canopy.
Yeah.
Depending on how thick you want your plants, if you want them thicker, put it closer. If you don't want them to stick, pull it far away.
No, I'm pheno hunting first.
Okay, well then you want.
So I'm going to start. I'm just going to start 10 plants, or I'm going to start with 10 seeds. I'll plant what I get.
Feminized?
No.
Male, female. Okay.
Regular seeds. Grimace.
Okay.
So then
you're going to jail because you're over your 4 plant limit.
No. We have a license here.
Oh, okay.
I have a license for 15 indoor. But I don't want to go through 15 seeds. I'll just go through 10 seeds. If all germinate, then I get 10 plants. I'll pick out the best. No, what I'll do is I'll grow them up a bit and then force them to flower. Pick out the best 2 females, and then I'll put them back into re-veg. I'll get rid of the rest.
How do you force them to flower?
Re-veg those into my auto plots.
How do you force them?
In your feet. Go ahead, Al.
Well, how do you force them to flower?
Put them in the dark.
Oh, that's just shut the lights off. Okay, yeah, that's right. I knew that.
Yeah, and then cut back my light cycle, and then as soon as sex is identified, pick out which 2 females I like the best.
Are you looking for something? Now in your feeding hunting, you're looking for the fast flowering or something that's kind of in the middle.
I haven't decided yet. I may take one of each type thing.
Okay.
but because they're going to be the mothers for outdoors.
Oh, okay.
All right. So this is
So
why
you're
I'm
looking
going
for
to.
so that therefore I know you're looking for something totally different then.
Yeah.
You're not looking for the same. You're not looking for a super heavy crystally plant with really no leaf to calyx ratio, because you're growing it outdoors. So you're going to want I know what you're looking for in that grimace. So I already know. So anyways, go ahead, Marcel.
Yeah. So Darcy knows what I'm looking for, but I'm looking for more of an indica trait than a sativa trait, because I have plenty of sativa.
Yeah, you do.
And I've grown sativa over the last few years outdoors, which has been great because I love sativas, but it's time for a change. So I'm going to go for, I'll source it out, but those two will go to autopot for watering, and then I'll still top feed.
So you're gonna use your autopot system as just a water only and top feed.
Actually, that's what I tell everybody. If you want to use an autopot system, just use it for water. Yeah. Because if you use it for nutrients, you're gonna get it fucked. Because if you don't take it apart and clean it every week, it's not going to work. And then your plants are going to starve, and then you're going to be mad, and then you're going to have to unclog it.
You need to do a test for me.
What's that?
You need to run system maintenance through a crop indoors with feeding through them lines and see if them lines clog up, because they're not supposed to.
I'll be so mad if I get to rip everything apart again, Darcy.
You shouldn't have to. No, but you shouldn't have to. Like, that's the thing with it, and you shouldn't have any algae buildup.
I don't get algae build up anyway.
That's their system maintenance, yeah.
Doesn't Floramax prevent clogged drippers and stuff like that?
Yes, that's that system.
Floramax, the system maintenance does that.
Oh, you need that one product. I see.
Right. And it also feeds the plant too, though, because there's also amino acids in it.
Autopots have a valve, a float valve, the same as you have in your toilet.
Yeah.
At the base of the pot, that allows water in, and it's about half an inch deep in the reservoir, which feeds the bottom of the plant, which wicks up into the plant, up into the soil for the plant.
Man, it's like a blizzard outside here in Truro.
It is, man. I can look over the window now. It's crazy, man. I'm waiting for the power to go.
We got nothing here.
Hope you're not on.
Yeah. The problem with the autopot is nutrients have a lot of salts and calcium in them, and it builds up very quickly, and it blocks the valve. And all of a sudden, you're no longer getting anything.
It's like plant. Hard water, right? Hard water's got too many nutrients in it. It'll clog the valves.
Right. Yeah. But if that hard water builds up and starts to crystallize in that valve,
or in the faucet or tub or whatever.
On these autopots, you don't get any water.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
So I stopped. I use them all the time, but I stopped putting feed into them. I just I feed from the top and I water from the bottom.
And there's also two little tiny rubber seals in the mouth
that will clog up.
Oh man, they're ask Marcel about them. They're only tiny though.
Yeah, they're tiny little O-rings.
Yeah.
Damn.
And they sit in it, and that's what
fucking O-rings.
Float. Yeah, they'll get clogged up, and then they won't.
But if you use them just for water, they're friggin' amazing. I'll try. I'm gonna run the Floramax on these ones, and I might try the system maintenance.
Oh, I got a full jug here.
But if I have to rip all my system apart because the gig's clogged up, I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. You all heard it right now. He's saying it. I won't have to. So
I'll clean it for you.
Pardon me?
If it clogs it up, I'll even clean it for you.
I'd still have to rip it all apart.
This episode's being recorded.
Yeah, I'd have to rip it all apart to give it to you to clean it.
Reference number.
I guess Well,
And that was set at the 1 hour and 54-minute mark. Just so you know. And speaking of which, we got to wrap.
We're almost over.
Yeah, we're almost
Yeah.
done, man.
No, hold on. We can talk about something real quick here, Al.
Okay.
Important.
Yeah.
Matrix Resurrections.
I
What?
enjoyed it. Did you like
Is this
it?
any good?
Did you watch it?
I liked it.
I liked it.
What
You
is
know
it?
what? And hold on. I did not get off on those Matrix movies at all. It was not my thing. But I really, really enjoyed it. It's a full circle. And it was really, really, it was a love story is what it was. It was done really well, better than I was expecting. And I can't wait for the new John Wick one that's coming up.
Yeah.
Because he did both of them at the same time, right?
Matrix. See, I love the original Matrix.
Yeah,
The other two were kind of, they were good, but not that great. But this one I really enjoyed.
I thought it was
Right on.
I thought the whole Morpheus thing was a little, the way they did it was a little fucked up, but whatever.
That was a little odd. I didn't care.
They
much
didn't
about
even
that,
ask him to do it, eh?
No, they were just trying to change it up.
Yeah,
I
I think
it.
so. Yeah, they wanted younger. Right.
They're just, well, honestly, the Morpheus character wasn't even really in it that much when you think about it.
No, it wasn't. No, he was in. Well, he was in bits, but in the second one he was in more, right?
Yeah.
Than the first
But
one.
I kind of just, the way they rebooted it, sort of, or brought it back, was cool.
You know, that's the kind of movie that I would have enjoyed in a theater or at a drive-in, and I watched it on the.
I did go to the theater.
I watched it on the TV, and I enjoyed it. I shut all the lights off, got really stoned, had some mushrooms, and I watched it. It was pretty good.
I
can't do that in the theater anymore.
Well, I work 7 to 3. Well, I'm usually there earlier than that and stay later than that. But there was a 3:30 showing on December 23rd.
And you went.
And I fucking went.
I used to go to the first show at the Varsity Cinema.
Actually, the 22nd, whatever day it opened.
They were
Sorry,
the first theater in the city to have the VIP theaters, the little theaters. And if you go to the first one, you pay the same price as a regular theater, and you get popcorn and stuff served to you in a little tiny theater about the size of my apartment. It was fucking awesome.
Oh, I wasn't allowed popcorn or pop because of COVID.
What? You can't eat it? You can't open? You can't take your thing off?
Yeah, they thought I was wearing a mask the whole time.
You serious? They weren't. They don't sell the pop and stuff.
Right now with COVID, the movie theaters aren't allowed to sell popcorn.
Oh, they're closed right now, anyways. But you know,
probably, maybe, I don't know. They should. Fucking stupid.
Well, if they're going to close places like the CN Tower, they should be closing theaters as well.
I felt bad for the man, poor bastards. They even thought it was. They knew it was stupid.
It is what it is. But yeah, it was good. It was enjoyable. What happened there, Darcy? You lost your camera.
Yeah, it's windy as old fuck outside.
It blew your camera blew away.
I can't even see out my window.
An old fuck is windy.
Yeah,
I can't see outside my window because the entire window's covered in snow. The snow's sticky. It's sticking to everything.
I can't see because it's blowing so bad out there.
Yeah, I was gonna go out and clean it up in the dull spot there, the slow spot there, but then it picked right back up again.
I can see the lights over Victoria Park.
I'd open the window to take a look, but no, I don't care that much.
It's not that cold. It was fucking chilly out earlier. It was like my sister. I said, "Are you getting snow? We're getting snow. We're getting dumped on." It's like -6. She said it was -51 in Alberta. I was like, "Yeah, you wanted to move." Anyways, on that note, guys, it's always a slice. We will see you next week. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. If you want to come on the show, this is where we are. Say goodnight.
Good night, everybody.
Have a great weekend, guys.
Yeah.
Later.
Okay. Go.
Hey, Mary Jane Baker. No, I'm Mary Jane Baker. Wait, can we do that again?
Mary Jane Baker, take 27.
Hey, I'm Mary Jane Baker, and you're listening to 420radio.ca.
You're listening to 420radio.ca, Canadian Cannabis Radio.